Hello, this is Elshad speaking. How are you? This is the second day of forcing myself to talk in English in at least 1 minute in a day. Just kidding. Yep, I want to be able to hold myself to not speak in less than 5 minutes, especially when it comes to the topic that I really like. No, I want to be able to do that. And today, I think this part will be a little bit different than the last one because I just did something crazy today. It's very, very bad. It's horrendous, and I I think it would take like a little bit a long time to me to make up for it, especially to everyone around me and myself. When it comes to something bad, we do you even realize that when we do something bad, we actually are aware of the things that we do. I mean, like, let's take a simple example when we do cheating in exams at school. Sometimes, somehow, you are you are just like restraining yourself for not doing that, but your soul, your heart just says something like, oh, just look at your friend's answer and then you will get the best scores. And then and then and then and then suddenly, all at once, in no time, you sneak out and see your friend's answer. That moment, you are not realizing that you are aware of the bad things that you do in your life. And that's what I did today. I don't know why I did that, but I always somehow hide uh behind the words like, oh, it's normal, or maybe, oh, all the people, I mean, all the teenagers do this too. So why would I be so scared to do this if other people do this too? I always, I always have that thought in my mind. I know it's not good. You can do this act in your life. I mean, I have no idea why that thought comes up to me whenever I try to avoid something bad. And when it happens, I have no clue, but some defense for myself are coming up from myself also. I mean, like, there are so many words that wandering around my head. It it will be something like, oh, that's okay, that's normal, that's not a big deal, that's not a big uh problem to face, or other people do this too, and you can always make up for it. But the truth is, after you do that, there will be like a blank space in your journey of life, and that blank space might lead you into the the old version of you, when you just made a pact a pact to yourself that you will never do that again. And that speech could bring you down again, and you have to arrange yourself to the first step again, when you just realize that you are almost at the top level of your life, but then you are drawing down again because you do those bad things. And I am aware I am, but I don't know. Like I told you, I pretend that I am not aware. So somehow I always hide behind the words like, oh, this is my happiness, this is my happiness. If other people find their happiness by going shopping, or maybe like going out with their friends, maybe, wasting their money on useless things, or maybe, watching movies together, well, I don't have money for that, so this is my happiness. But boy, I know that wrong. And it's kind of bit exhausting, that it's really exhausting that I have to make up for it every time I do those bad things. And somehow it's always between me and God. Always, it's not about me and other people, my families, nor my friends and like that. It's always about me and God, the creator of the universe, always. And when you look at for it, and you always find yourself begging to him, like, um please, please forgive me, please don't ever, we actually can say like, don't ever leave me, because God never leaves you, even when you do those bad things, even when you are so worse, you are in your rock bottom of life. He never leaves you. You are the one who might leave God. And that sounds terrifying, but that is the fact. When you are, so without even realizing, when you are saying like, please God, don't like that. That's not a good idea. That's not a good prayer to be given to God. But you could have just said like, God, please, blah 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 blah, like that. Yeah, I learned it from other people as well. Like the people I know, they are so good in religions, especially in Islam. And yeah, that is all for today.